Campy, SRAM, Shimano. Take your pick.
Well, if money was no object, I'd probably take. I'd probably shoot straight to Italy and go with the Campagnola.
You pick one up from the factory yourself.
I would pick it up. I'd make sure I'd watch it being assembled to make sure precision made with no defects.
I'm not sure whether they give you a visa. All right, mate. At the moment, what are we? What the date? Today's date is the 6th of September.
Probably is.
We are fresh into magpie swooping season.
Oh yeah.
What's the James Butler reaction when you get
The
swooped?
That is
You start dancing.
That is the James Butler signature maneuver on the push bike.
The signature maneuver at the Sweet nightclub, I've heard.
Is it? Sweet nightclub. Well,
no. So what? You just swing your arms around and
I just go. It's always a one-hander. It's always the right hand. Just the one-hander. And I try not to look back. I try to keep me on the road. Don't want to get hit by any cars or anything like that. And I just go with the one hand. It comes up past the ear, just for a bit of added protection there. You don't want to get in the side of your face, and it's like this.
oh, that's good. And that just
They disappear like it's. It spreads like a rash just through the atmosphere. Everything just gets away.
This interview might spread like a rash.
Oh, really?
If you've got a book that you could recommend that you reckon everyone should read, what would it be?
Well, I don't mind. There's a book that I could recommend. Just give me a second to think about this one.
That's all right. I'll let you ponder. Doesn't have to be a cycling book.
It doesn't have to be.
I'd prefer it not to be a cycling book, Ken.
You'd prefer it not to be a cycling book, eh? Well, I don't mind. There's this one book, right, that I was reading a bit of, and it's how to read body language, expressions. And it tells you all about, say someone's, you can basically read their minds if you read this book. It gives you an insight into what's going on in there. What are they thinking? That's basically what the book's all about, huh? So, say someone's sitting there with their arms crossed and they're grumpy. They're looking like this. I can tell that person ain't in the best of moods. See? Now,
what's the book called?
Your average Joe wouldn't be able to tell that. But if they had read this book, you gotcha. You got it. You're on the money.
What was the book called?
The book is called Body Language, but unfortunately, I can't remember the author.
It's just called Body Language.
Which is slightly inconvenient here, I may understand.
Body Language. You sure that's what it's called?
It's something along those lines. Understanding body language. It may have been that.
All right, we'll say it's that. We'll go with that, and everyone should read it.
They definitely should. They definitely should read this book.
Does it come with a sequel? How to wave your hands around whilst talking?
It could be. It could be one.
All right, James, you finished school. When did you finish school?
Last year.
And what do you do for a crust now?
What do I do for a crust? Well, I have been known to fill up gas bottles. I do a bit of lifeguarding. I am quite good at the lifeguarding. I have saved a few lives. You pull the kids out of the water. Yeah. What else do I do? I do a bit of garden maintenance. So yeah, we got a bit of filling up the gas bottles, bit of garden maintenance, bit of life saving at the local aquatic centre. That's about it. That's about it.
That's all right. What are your ambitions for the future?